right, what's going on? Like, share, subscribe. Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. So, Donald Trump is you're looking at suing the Wall Street Journal for putting a post on the newspaper about this letter that Donald Trump had wrote. Robert, what is his name? Jeffrey Epstien. Okay, this happy birthday letter written in 2003, basically expressing his acknowledgement and his, ties for the most part between the two. Okay, I mentioned that the other day, and it became transparent. So Donald Trump is looking at making a $10 billion with a B dollar lawsuit against Robert Thompson. He's the head publisher of Wall Street Journal. Okay. Yeah. So this love letter that came out, and I guess again it became transparent. And I think President Trump is not happy about that, saying it was stupid, foolish. President Vance is always so in the defense. Okay, in case you wonder what this happy birthday letter is, and I'm just going to give you a little synopsis on it. Once again, that Donald Trump was saying, "Happy birthday," maybe. Hopefully that every year will be a different secret. And some of the details on there may have suggested that there was some type of like they may have been like lovers or whatever. And that's alleged. All right. But it had a woman on there, or a shaped woman with Donald Trump's signature on it. Okay. To Jeffrey Epstien. So, it's one of the things where, look, it's just a bunch of events since President Trump has been in office that led to a failure. I think this Project 2025 turned out to be a dumpster fire. Okay, these government layoffs, this big, beautiful bill, really budget busting bill, or BS bill. Okay, there's a lot of controversy behind that bill. Okay, the fallout with Elon Musk, with Mr. Musk exposing Donald Trump for being on the Epstein files, and then you get a couple of officials that done got fired, for allegedly may be trying to open up the files, anyway. And it's just, the pressure just keeps mounting and mounting and mounting to lead to where Donald Trump is right now. I guess with him trying to save his own behind, and also the Republican and MAGA party. And keep in mind that Donald Trump has also got some health issues, like the vein indeficiencies and things like that. And now this letter expressing the involvement and the reason and is indicative to what Donald Trump was saying when he said that the guy was a scumbag and this and that. Okay, and he's dead, and forget Robert Epstein and things like that. Okay, you saw pictures of him. Okay, you saw the letter. All right, and there you have it. All right, that Donald Trump knew this guy. All right, that many of these doggone officials, and it's one of the things where the country has become divided on this, because it's like, okay, well, why do you want to, talk about this? There's something that happened 30 years ago or whatever. Well, there's children involved for the most part. Okay, innocent children that are being trafficked, and now it's becoming a big issue with, with exposing people that are trafficking children, okay? Where a lot of children are not really protected, I'd say. So, and it's not really a high priority. Well, we should be putting a little bit more into the children, okay? And there's not enough. So yeah, there's some people are making a big deal out of it. And it was just brought to my attention like yesterday, where there's going to be some information that's going to be brought out about the files, limited information. You're not going to get all the names, and you're not going to get all the files. But I think what's one of the things where they probably got to do something, being that they did promise, that's President Trump. You saw more than one video about that, to bring out those files right before he got it re-inaugurated, and it didn't happen, okay? Well, after he got called out on being with the file, and then also a lot of important people that may be Donald Trump's colleagues, all right? So there you have it, $10 billion lawsuit. We're gonna see how this works out, all right? The publisher did respond, okay, that they're waiting for the court date, all right, they can present what type of evidence that they're going to present, all right, but who's to say what type of evidence that this guy has, because he may end up bringing some evidence out that Donald Trump is on the, maybe on the files potentially. So I think it's one of the things I think the president may want to tread very lightly, because again, you don't know what they have or what they may, may be getting for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's all for right now. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for your time. More content coming.